and this is the GCHS Warrior Podcast. And today we interviewed a couple of teachers about what they like about their jobs.
Hi, I'm Gracie, and today we will be interviewing Mrs. Heath.
Woo-hoo.
So, Mrs. Heath, what got you into teaching?
Actually, I loved high school chemistry, and I wasn't a teacher at the time. When I graduated, I was actually working as a chemist, and my old high school chemistry teacher was volunteering somewhere with me, and he's like, "What are you doing? Why don't you go back and teach?" And it was like he was put in my life at that moment to tell me I needed to do that. So I never looked back. Went into education, was teaching within a couple of years, and it's been 32 years now. So. And what's my favorite thing about teaching chemistry? Labs, blowing things up. Just, it's fun. I could have not picked a better subject to be in education with, so I love it.
If you weren't a teacher, do you know what you would want to be instead?
Wow. What would I have done? I went into medicine. I was going to go actually be a doctor, but it's probably where I would have headed. So,
Very cool. Thank you.
thank you.
Hi, I'm Julie, and I'm here with.
Mr. Frank.
So, we have a couple questions to ask you about your job. So, what got you into teaching?
When I was younger, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, and I liked sports, so I thought I would be a PE teacher. My mom babysat, so I was around kids all the time, so I thought I would end up being a PE teacher, and I've taught for 28 years, and I taught PE for 1 year.
And what's your favorite thing about teaching?
Teaching the class I teach right now, which is driver's ed, simply the fact that most people want to get their driver's license. People want to be in this class, so usually they work hard. And plus, like when we're in driver's training and you've only got a few kids in the car, you really get a chance to know kids better than you do like in a big classroom setting.
And if you weren't teaching driver's ed, what do you think you would be doing right now?
Boy, I don't know. I would hope something in sports. Maybe if I would have known more about sports marketing back when I was younger, maybe I would have went that way. But otherwise, I'm not sure.
All right, thank you, Mr. Frank.
I'm Jade, and I'm here with Miller. And Miller, I just have 3 questions to ask you about your job. And the first one is, what got you into teaching?
What got me into teaching was the fact that 1, I was good at math, I was good at explaining it, and 2, I just wanted to make a difference.
And then the second question is, what's your favorite thing about teaching math?
My favorite thing about teaching math is probably just the relationships I get to build with the students. I get to learn a lot about them and build a positive rapport in my classroom.
And then if you weren't a teacher, what would you be?
I would probably be an event coordinator.
Ooh, okay. And she's also my coach. Hey, bye.
Hi, I'm Brandon, and this is
Mrs. Miller.
one of my favorite teachers. I got 3 questions to ask you, okay?
You got?
Yep, I have for you. Yep, okay. So, if you weren't a teacher, what would you be?
I would be a veterinarian because I absolutely love animals, and I worked at a vet for 15 years, and I just love puppies and kittens and any other kind of animal.
I love that for you. What got you into teaching?
I always wanted to be a teacher when I was growing up. I had the little chalkboard, and whenever my friends would come over, we would play school. So it was a natural thing to do.
And I know this is going to be a hard question for you, so bear with me. What's your favorite thing about teaching?
My favorite thing most days are my students. I love interacting with them. I enjoy seeing them learning new things and being excited about things. I do also love connecting with them once they graduate to see where they end up in the future.
Okay, so you made it. Thank you for taking time out of your day to do this with us.
Yes, and tell them that it is my 30th year.
Oh, I pray for you.
Hi, it's Cannon. I'm here with
Miss Bush.
and we're going to be asking her 3 questions. So, what originally got you into teaching?
I have a family of teachers. My dad's a teacher, my mom is a teacher, my sister's a teacher, my brother's a teacher. But really the thing that got me into teaching was a high school teacher of mine was very inspirational to me. I just really liked her. And so I wasn't originally going to be a teacher, but when I went back to school to be a teacher, she was very inspirational in why I wanted to be a teacher.
That's good. That's good. This is the hardest question out of them all. What's your favorite part about your job?
Obviously, my students. I'm here because I love my students. They inspire me every day to be a better teacher and to be here and to do what I do.
Now, what were you going to be originally if you weren't a teacher?
Oh my gosh. I actually wanted to go into the music industry and like manage bands, believe it or not, but there just wasn't like very sustainable, I guess.
Mhm.
So, yeah, the music industry. Crazy, huh?
Shout out to the GCHS band.
Yeah.
And now a few words from our sponsor, Mrs. Doolittle. Woo! Okay, so the first question is, what got you into teaching?
So when I was a kid growing up, I always wanted to become a teacher because I love to read and I love to help my little brother learn how to read. So with working with him when we were kids and then growing up, it kind of got me into wanting to do that as a profession.
And now, what is your favorite thing about teaching?
My favorite thing is that I get to spend the entire day with students and it's super fun. I get to be involved in a lot of stuff as they continue on throughout high school and then eventually graduate and see them be successful. So that's my favorite part of being a teacher.
And then if you weren't a teacher, what would you be?
My other career that I was looking into was being a nurse. So I was trying to decide which one I wanted to do because I knew that I wanted to like work with people and help people. And then some things grossed me out. So I figured I would probably have less of a chance of dealing with that in a classroom than in like a hospital. So I decided to become a teacher instead of a nurse. But that's what I would have done as a different career.
Okay. Thank you
so much, Ms.
Bye.
Doolittle.